Yo, Super Dungeon Boy back. And we got Bob here. That's the character's name, for those who don't know. And it looks like he is basically on his way, well, in a random video here. Um, all that you missed from the last video, I was just basically gathering some supplies. It wasn't even that far. It was like, if you will, like a football field distance from the location I was at. And that was that little town where that old man was passing gas all night. Watch the other video and you'll find out what I was talking about. Anyways, so definitely need some coal here. I mean, obviously. I'm trying to think exactly where the hell I'm at. It's one of those things like where you edit the videos and then you actually watch them, and in the moment when you're playing them, it's like you know where you're at. Damn, excuse me. Oh, let's see what we're doing here. Still lost, I can tell. Yep, worried about that midday. Anyways, let's talk about something different other than, you know, Minecraft. I will periodically interrupt myself and give you like a little quick hint or tip or behind the scene kind of thing. So there will be a lot of editing here, so I just want to let everybody know. I had to jump cut all these things and squeeze them together because I don't think you want to just see me walk through a bunch of what, desert or whatever the hell it was. There was just nothing there. Like, there was I wasn't even doing anything. I was thinking you want to see 5 minutes of that. But anyways, real quick, I'll tell you what's going on here. I basically can't find the camp that I first started at, you know, where I made that little hole in the wall. So, I mean, I know now, but, you know, these videos are much behind compared to where I'm at now. So, anyways, so I'm going to get to the top of that mountain to let you know. So, if you're wondering what I'm doing here, throw down some torches, so that way I can find my way back. And this will probably be my new home base, most likely, because it just looks cool. I mean, look at that. How do you not think that's cool? It's awesome. Anyways, so last night, let's see what today's date is. Okay, so today is Easter, Sunday, April 5th. Excuse me. Damn. Sinuses. I'm so sorry, that was gross. I can't help it. When the pollen starts going and I get like the hay fever and the sniffles, and I feel so bad. But I wanted to make a video and just keep on going. Anyways, the point of it, the date, that way I can, for myself, figure out, you know, what I was talking about and what time. Don't ask, it's okay, I do. But basically last night, me and a friend, we went to go see Fast and the Furious 7. And, by the way, you know, sad what happened to Paul Walker. You know, guy was a great actor, great action star, and obviously will be missed. I know it's been a while since, you know, he's already passed. What, was it a year ago? 2 years? 2 years ago? I don't remember. It's somewhere in that timeline. But, so in Fast and the Furious 7, without spoiling, I'm basically going to give you a quick rundown / review of the movie. First off, let me talk about when I went there, the experience of just going to the theater. Me and my friend, he likes to go by his YouTube name, Beastman, so I will oblige him and allow him to have such a name. No, I don't know, I'm just being stupid here. But anyways, when we went to the theater, we originally wanted to see the 7 o'clock showing, you know? In, out, done, you know, kind of turn in before midnight. You know, just really no reason to stay out that late on a Saturday. Unless you're going to go to the club or something. And quick tip for those that don't know, living here in Sin City, not everybody is into the gambling and the nightclubs, and, you know, despite what people would think that this is just like this endless hangover party town, whatever. I mean, it can be if you go to the certain places like on the Strip, but you know, because it never closes over there. Um, but for the most part, the actual residents and, you know, the natives here, they don't do that. I mean, that whole, you know, Vegas mentality is woohoo Vegas, you know, that gets old within the first year when you live here. I'm not even joking. You are done with it in a year. Like, doesn't matter if there was a new club that opened, doesn't matter a new whatever. Some of the cooler stuff in Vegas is like the conventions. That's the cool stuff. But that's for another video. I haven't been to any, sadly. You kind of have to have an invite or a special something or another. I don't know. I don't know how they go about doing it, but not all of them, but most of them. Anyways, moving on. Fast and Furious. So just when we got there, the sheer presence of people. I mean, you thought it was like Avatar 2 or something. You know, this is fucking retarded. I mean, it was like a goddamn Twilight Zone. I was like, I looked at Beastman, I was like, dude, how many people are probably in here? And he's like, it had, I don't know, maybe 1,000. It was just fucking ridiculous. It was like you're in some fucking, I don't know, like, it was worse, it's like the DMV times, like, 100. It was, I can't even describe it. And on top of it, it's a casino that we went to go see the theater, or in the theater. So, yeah, that was definitely, So wait in line, do the ticket thing. Was going to do the quick little ticket at the kiosk or whatever, get your tickets, and then you just go immediately to your seats. Nope. Damn machine broke down. It was over encumbered or whatever they anyways, so real fast, do you like this little retro bob thing? Look at this. Isn't that trippy? Pretty cool effects, huh? Sorry, I'm just looking at it. It's kind of cool. Anyways, so with Fast and the Furious, you know, it's just, oh, where do I, you know, I already recommend you go watch it. If you're a fan, you totally gotta watch it. If you're a collector of the series, obviously pick this up. It's definitely, when it comes out on, like for rental, definitely 100% rent it if you want any kind of action film. It's a little bit more geared towards like the fans that have been with the series for quite some time. I'm trying hard not to spoil the story, because I don't want to just say, well, the story takes place like da 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 da. Because the minute you start talking about the story, you already just you're giving away plots, and I don't want to do that. So just know that Jason, oh, my cat's bothering me. Jason Strahan is basically the bad guy in the movie, and he's seeking revenge on behalf of his brother, which was in the previous movie in London. Remember that movie when they were in London? So yeah, the bad guy there has a brother. Kind of reminds you like a Die Hard kind of plot, doesn't it? In revenge for his brother, you know. Anyways, anyways. By the way, if you've never seen Die Hard, go see all of them. Well, go see, I mean rent them, however so. What was I going to say? So, basically that's where it sets up. And the other thing is, you know, The Rock is in the movie, and you think by the trailer when you watch it that he's going to be in the movie like a hell of a lot more than he was before. And no. Long story short, they basically have him at the beginning, then he's done for almost the whole movie, and then around the end, and that's it. So it's like, yeah, but you'll see it when you see it. So that's about as much of The Rock that you're gonna see. Now let's talk about the fight scenes, action. So the fight scenes, they when you look at like the camera they're doing, I don't know if they're using like the effects of like the Matrix, like when Neo is fighting, when he's all in like that, like the Matrix where they're dodging like, and you see the fist flying, and it's like fast but yet slow motion. Does that make sense? You know what I mean? Like where it's like, it looks like it's going so fast and they're so godlike, but yet you can see every single swing and every single punch, but it's still done at a fast pace. Does that make sense? Like think like the battle. I'm sorry, the fight scenes in like 300. You know how that camera had that. You know what I mean? Like, okay. Hopefully we're on the same page here. Um, anyways, so the fight scenes were fast and heavy, as you'd imagine. Tons of gun battles. But here's something that I said to my friend. I said, after we were done watching the film, I was like, man, this reminds me of an episode of like the G.I. Joe cartoon. And he goes, how do you figure? I'm like, everyone's shooting big guns, tons of explosions, cars are blowing up, but nobody seems to get hurt. Yeah, and that's another thing. You gotta take, when you watch this movie, if you're like a realist, and you're like, that can't really happen, that's bullshit, it's like, you may want to kind of, I don't know, BS yourself a little to enjoy the film more, because they're gonna do stunts in this movie that you're just gonna shake your head and go, that no, how you defy gravity, laws of physics, no, just you shake your head, and another one is there's a inside joke in the movie they mention a few times, and if you pick it up right at the beginning, you'll it's not that hard to figure out what the inside joke is, but you got to remind yourself, otherwise when the joke comes about you'll be like, you won't figure it out. Anyways, basically the joke is Paul Walker constantly reminds pretty much everyone around him, cars don't fly. Keep that in mind. Cars don't fly. So that'll be a little inside joke, and when you see the movie, hey, by the way, good job, Space Bob. Looking good. Got a door up finally. Anyways, so action was good. The car chasing was freaking phenomenal, as expected. This movie was definitely better than the last one, for sure. I don't know. It wasn't bad that the drama was heavy. Um, a f- you know a friend in the movie, one of the original cast. I'm not referring to Paul Walker. Uh, One of the characters passes away in the movie, and it'll be like one that'll get you. It'll be like, no, not that person. So you'll have to see who it is. But love the cast, love the jokes, love the fight scenes, love the girls, love the fast cars, and but I don't know. I think honestly, I rate it like a 9.5. Yeah, might as well, for Paul Walker, give it a 10.